few items up front here. One, we have an addition to our agenda to add a request for temporary on-sale wine and malt liquor license for St. Mary's Church for their Luck of the Irish Festival. Is there a motion to add that to the agenda?
So moved.
Motion by Michelle, seconded by Paul. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Okay, that carries. I want to mention, I don't often do this about programs at the Historical Society, but I think the community will be interested in knowing that tomorrow at noon, Pete Woodworth is going to do a program about the history of the Winona knitting mills. And Pete certainly and his family have lived that history, and I think it's going to be very interesting. It's free and open to the public, so if you want to know the history, stop in. And I've got a proclamation here, which I'm pleased to read for the Winona Friendship Center. Malia is here. Whereas the Winona Friendship Center is recognized as a nationally accredited senior center, and whereas older adults are an integral aspect of our community, providing wisdom and lifelong experience that people of all ages can benefit from, and whereas the Winona Friendship Center has involved, enriched, and empowered older adults in the city of Winona since 1965, and whereas the Winona Friendship Center, through a wide variety of programs in education, fitness, arts, recreation, travel, and volunteer service, has enhanced the ability of older adults to remain independent so they may remain an asset for all citizens. And whereas the Winona Friendship Center has facilitated the dignity and self-esteem of older adults, thus tapping their experience, knowledge, skills, and abilities, and enabling them to continue to contribute to our community. And whereas NCOA's National Institute of Senior Centers, NISC, is the accrediting body for 10,000 senior centers nationwide, of which 122 senior centers are accredited. Now therefore, I, Mark Peterson, Mayor of the City of Winona, along with the members of the City Council, do congratulate the Winona Friendship Center for becoming a nationally accredited senior center in Minnesota, as awarded by NISC in January 2016, as well as the only Minnesota accredited senior center and the first of 2016 of the NCOA NISC, and call upon all citizens to recognize the special contributions that the Friendship Center makes in enhancing the well-being of older adults in our community. Congratulations to Malia and the Friendship Center and all the staff and all the volunteers that I know worked very hard to get this accreditation, and we're very proud of all that you're doing down there. So thank you. If you want this, I'd be happy to give it to you. And
Absolutely.
I don't know if you wanted to say a word or two, you're welcome to do that if you wish.
I'll leave this for okay. Everyone. You really do have a fine friendship center, and the city has been so supportive to us since 1965. I mean, really, it's pretty awesome. Not every community has that. I want you to know that when you're accredited, it states that you're the best of the best, and that really sets the bar. If you go out on our Facebook page, you will see actually 5 video clips of the peer reviewer giving her speech regarding our accreditation. And she cited 3 areas that we were best practices. In fact, she claimed she was taking one of them back to her center in Madison, Wisconsin, and was going to steal the program. But she said our wellness center, our workout center, was one of our best practices. She stated that our ability to evaluate our programs was a best practice. We use one-on-one sitting down with people and asking them about our programs and how they evaluate them, and she felt that was a best practice, as well as our teleconferencing, and specifically our Friendships Forever program, where we take technology into isolated older adult homes. We bring them back to the center to do the programs that we're doing at the center. So if someone is sitting at home and they can't get out and they want to come to yoga, They can do that via teleconferencing and our very fine students from Winona State University. We are the only center that is doing that. It is our program, and it is a best practice, and that is the one that she wanted to steal. So we do have an amazing center. It's very much due to you guys, so thank you as well.
Thank you, Malia. I have one more kind of bittersweet proclamation, not a proclamation, just a certificate of congratulations to read for Judith R. Bodway. On behalf of the City Council and staff, we acknowledge your 31 years of service to the citizens of the Winona community, and we congratulate you on your retirement, which is effective Friday at the end of the day. So congratulations, and
Thank you.
really just on a personal level, on behalf of all the citizens of Winona, it's been a pleasure working with you, and you've done a terrific job for the city and the community, and we don't expect you to stop contributing to the community in which we hope you'll continue to live. So, but that's not it. We have one more thing.
A car?
What, a car? No.
You love your car.
Yes,
You
I do.
never do.
Just a small gift for you.
Want me to open it now?
Yeah, go ahead and open it. I did not wrap it.
Someone that likes tasted it.
Somebody who knows how to wrapped it.
It's beautiful paper.
Oh, my.
And the person that took the picture I want to acknowledge is in the audience. Mary
Mary.
Farrell took the
It's
picture.
beautiful, Mary.
And it's really quite extraordinary, so.
I think this picture shows why I want to stay in Winona. It's a beautiful place to be. And I certainly plan to continue my next role in my life, to be here in Winona. I'm already a volunteer at the senior center, and I'm a member. I'll admit it, Malia, I'm a member. And I use the facility, and I volunteer at the facility, so. We have great people in the city, whether it be the employees or the citizens or the city council, the elected officials. And I think Winona's in a good place. I think we're a wonderful place to be, and I look forward to my next steps and being able to watch at home these meetings. Because I plan to keep in touch.
And
let you know.
contacting your councilman too.
Oh, yes.
Mr. Thoroughly over there. Looking forward to it.
So thank you very much. Thank you.
Well, thank you. And that's all I had. I don't know if you have anything more?
No other comments.
Okay, all right. Do roll call then.
Mayor Peterson,
Here?
Councilman Thurley,
Here.
Craig,
Here.
Alexander. Here. Iden, Borzakowski.
Here.
Double.
Here.
Under the petitions, requests, and communications, item 3.1 is a license agreement for mobile concessions with Rubio's Family Mexican Restaurant.
Move to approve.
Second.
Motion by Jerry, seconded by Michelle. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Carries.
Item 3.2 is a request to hold a Miles for Smiles Walk at Westlake on Saturday, June 4th.
Move to approve that request.
Second.
Motion by Michelle, seconded by George. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Carries.
Item 3.3 is the new item, request for temporary on-sale wine and malt liquor license for St. Mary's Church for their Luck of the Irish Festival on Friday, March 11th.
Move to approve that license.
I heard Michelle.
Second.
Paul beat you to it.
Oh, over the line.
Michelle and Paul, any discussion? You didn't have the luck of the Irish with you. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Carries.
Under unfinished business, item 4.1 is the award of contracts for the Bud King Ice Arena improvements. There's 3 separate packages. Bid package 1, the low bidder is All Trades Service with a bid of $825,400, and that would include the alternate bid number 2 and 3. Bid package 2, the low bidder is Simco Refrigeration with a bid of $1,852,922. And bid package 3, the recommendation is for Becker Arena Products with a bid of $291,014.28. There's a resolution awarding to all three.
Move to accept the low bid.
Second.
Motion by Paul and seconded by George. Now we'll ask Chad, unless you have something.
It would be low bid.
Well, the recommended
Yeah, but your verbiage said low bid.
Most responsible bidder, maybe?
most responsible bid,
The recommended bid?
recommended bid.
Okay, now I think we need to hear from Chad.
Mayor and council, I just have a few comments just to remind you and the public as well. This is assuming this is passed tonight, this is an outstanding example of a collaborative effort to enhance one of our park recreation facilities. Again, as you are fully aware, there is city dollars associated with this project. There are state dollars that we received through the Mighty Ducks grant program. Probably just as importantly, and maybe more importantly, a significant donation from the Winona Area Youth Hockey Association. Just wanted to mention that again, just for council and the public, and again, as always, to thank the Hockey Association for their efforts in bringing this project forward and going out and getting those donations and providing this donation for the city. So we certainly can't thank them enough. If you have other questions, I'd be happy to entertain them.
That donation was 1.8 million, is that correct?
Yes, correct. The donation from the Hockey Association is $1.8 million.
And that's been secured.
Yes.
Other questions, George?
When do you expect work to start?
Sidebar.
When do you expect the work to start?
The expected start date is sometime, most likely in April. So I think really when the ground and weather cooperate, maybe is a better answer. But early this spring is when we would like to start.
And how long of a time period will that project be?
We have the significant completion date set for September 16th of 2016. So it'll be basically a 5-month project.
Other comments?
And then just
Yes.
for the record, we want to make sure that you're voting on the resolution that's within your packet tonight.
That was the intention of the motion? Okay. All right, anything else? If not, we'll vote. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Carries.
Under new business, item 5.1 is the MnDOT request for cooperative construction agreement for Trunk Highway 61's Gilmore Avenue project.
Move the attached resolution.
Second.
Motion by Al, seconded by Michelle. I see Mr. Lake is here. Do you have anything you want to say or not? You're welcome to.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor and Council. No, I basically just showed up tonight to see if there was any questions or concerns with what's in front of you, make sure everything's clear before you approve this excellent project. And I'm glad I came tonight. Judy, congratulations.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure working with you over the past 18 months or so on this job.
Thanks.
So if there's any questions,
Al has something?
I just have a comment. It's kind of ironic. Today, the lights were out for a time at that intersection, so when this was on the agenda, I went, yes. Can't happen soon enough. And again, I'll ask the same question. Timing-wise, you're able to get this in this year's program?
yes, sir. We've got a letting set up for March 18th. Construction set to begin in May. And again, we're looking at probably through September before we get her all wrapped up. We do have 4 stages of construction that we're going to be going through. We are planning another public meeting, thinking towards the end of March right now, out of the Tandeschi Center, I think that's how you pronounce it. That we will, of course, send out a press release and send out information to citizens. The meeting will focus mostly on the construction portion of the project, the staging and impacts to residents and businesses. I also have put in the contract for your information that the contractor, once awarded and approved, and sometime before the start of construction, will hold a meeting where they will discuss in further detail how they plan to attack the project. And they will also designate at that time a person from their company that will be a contact for businesses and residences if there's any complaints, concerns, or questions about, what's going to be happening in the next 2 weeks. So also be looking for that invitation to come out as well.
Good. Good thoughts.
It's been a long time in coming, and we're excited about this happening
Great,
this summer.
us too, yes.
Anything else? Not, we'll vote.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
Item 5.2 is the agreement for state aid for the airport maintenance and operation for the state fiscal years 2016 and 17.
Move to approve the attached resolution.
Second?
Motion by Michelle, seconded by Jerry. Discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Carries.
Item 5.3 is to extend the contract for the operation of the Winona Transit Service, and I did distribute to you a written agreement, so the motion would be to approve the agreement and authorize the mayor and clerk to sign.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Jerry, seconded by Michelle. Any discussion about this? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Carries.
Item 5.4 is the Teamsters Local 160 Public Works 2016 wages and benefits.
Move to approve acceptance of the attached resolution.
Second.
Motion by George, seconded by Paul. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Carries.
Item 5.5 is the Minnesota AFSCME Local 65 2016 wages and benefits.
Move to approve the attached resolution approving the contract.
Second.
Motion by George, seconded by Paul. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Carries.
Item 7.1 is council concerns.
I'm feeling sorry for George sitting all by himself over there. We'll start with George tonight.
Thank you. Lonely corner. Sometimes it gets hot. Judy, I will be unable to make your reception here Friday afternoon, but I want to wish you a happy retirement and a long and healthy retirement. So,
Thank you.
thank you. And also, I'd like to welcome home a good friend of mine, Robert Troppel, Bob Troppel as we know him. He went through extensive heart surgery in Rochester, and he is home now recovering, and I wish him a healthy and a speedy recovery, and so he can get back out on the ice. Thank you.
Thank you. Paul?
I just would like to have our departments take a look at the dog park in the downtown area, and just put it on a future agenda so that we can have an update as to where things are, particularly as our population downtown is increasing and the need is going to get greater.
Okay. Michelle?
I just want to say, Judy, it has been my true pleasure to work with you these last 6 years. And I am going to miss your advice greatly, so I hope you really do call, especially when I can imagine at home you're perhaps using coarse language at the TV when we're making certain decisions that you can't say here. And I just want to just say how amazed I was at the Port Authority meeting when I was reminded of the many projects you influenced, were a part of, sparked off, or used your energy and knowledge to work in Winona. And we are certainly the richer community for your presence. So I too am glad you're staying here, but you will be greatly missed on this table.
Thank you.
Judy, congratulations on your retirement.
Thanks.
I was gonna write something, and I started it, and I stopped it, and I started it, and I started to list projects, and I started to list attributes and accomplishments, and I just don't have the words other than to say the absolute best in retirement, and thank you for doing a wonderful job for the citizens of this community.
Thanks, Al.
That's all.
And on the consent agenda, there are 3 items. Approval of the minutes from January 29th and February 1st. A claim against the city by Sally Schultz for a sewer backup. A claim against the city by Deverick Ohms for damage to his car.
Move approval of the consent agenda.
Second.
Motion by Al, seconded by Jerry. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Carries.
I move we recess until Thursday at 5:30 PM.
Okay, we have a motion to
will second
recess
that.
and a second. I think I heard Paul again beat you to it, George. And just for the public's information here, we had a pre-council meeting that discussed the new, or an update on the bridge project, and there were some concerns about the bridge cost overruns or projected new budget, and the council would like to consider a resolution on Thursday at 5:30, and that's what we're gonna do, and that's why we're recessing tonight. So we will see you all at 5:30 on Thursday.
Do we not have to vote? No.
Did we, oh, we need to vote. All right, we'll vote. All those in favor in recessing, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We're in recess. Yay. Monica would've kept me honest.
No, that's on you, right?
Yep. Is that, so that was Michelle and George.
I gave it to Paul. I heard him first. George is a little slow today.
Is that complaints?
Here.
Paul, did you say dog park?